Okay, everybody, this is going to be over the exercise that I gave you. I'll try to bring it up a little closer. As you can see, this is a hand and virtuoso pianist exercise. Use them as warm-up. Man, this is a necessity, guys. You've got to do these exercises. It strengthens your fingers. This is a very basic and easy one. It's the first one, but the more you do this, I put the written demonstration of what to do on the bottom of this document here on the site. Let me show you real quick. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You can see the numbers there. I numbered them through 7. Those first 7 measures, don't even play. Don't even start there. It starts too low down in the bass. You can go there and you can do that. If you have a bigger piano, I have a little small one right here. Even my other one that's a 76 key, I wouldn't go down there in the bottom. It's just too grungy, too deep, and it's not clear enough. It's on a grand piano, something might sound a little better, but these electric pianos, they're really revving up some of the bass on some of the pianos. If you have a really good, nice electric keyboard, then it might sound better. But either way, you might want to skip those 7 measures and start off anyways. I would like you to start off with middle C that starts here on the 8th measure, which number 8 means new beginnings anyway. So either way, here we start. It's going to start middle C here. Same thing. It's going to be the bass line. Okay. So I'm gonna demonstrate that to you. And then it comes over here to, this is the ascension, meaning going up. So you're gonna go up on the keys, up on the range, from here to here, actually to there, to G. And then over here we have the descension. So this measure, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, is the I believe where it starts the descension. Okay. So this is going to go up from middle C. Let's see here. Yeah. It's going to go up here to here. This is going to all go up. Then you get to these measures over here. That's the descension, and it'll start going down again. And it's going to go down. It's going to want to go down into the bass parts, which you don't have to go all the way down. Just go as far as you can go on your keyboard, but I would suggest to just go down, and I don't have a mark here so I don't know where it's ending. You want to end back at the middle C, so I would say about around here, this measure right here. So you're going to go from here to about over here. This measure, I believe that's the end of middle C right there. After that, you don't need to go any further. If you're coming and you're descending down and you're that's as far as I want you to go. I'm going to show you with just the right hand the notes starting from here, and I hope you tried it by what I showed you, the information I gave you. This is the exercise. It's very basic, very simple. You're going to go to the C, E, F, G, and A, and then back down. Every one, G, F, E, and D, and then you're going to skip that one. So the first thing you did was skip this note. Every note's going to, if I could put my hand on how it's going to go, this is what it would do. That would be one change. Then this would be the change going down. Then it would skip. It would do that. And then it would do this. Then it would skip. Then it would do this on the way down, on the way up, on the way back down again, on the way up, on the way down. So you get the idea of what it's doing. And when you get to there, it's going to be the opposite. You're going to skip this side where the pinky's at. So what it's doing is going like this. Let me give you a demonstration of that. It's going to go like this. Okay, that's what's in the sheet. That's what's in the sheet music. And as you notice, there's no pausing, no stopping. You want to keep your fingers continually moving. Once you learn the right hand, do the left hand. You have both for both hands there. I have a little visitor in here. So you're going to use
You want to train?
So you want to get to two hands, and you want to when you get to two hands, you want to excuse the interruption there. A little bit of visitors here. We got visitors here, so I'm trying to do this in the middle of all that. You want to get to two hands, and then when you accomplish that, you want to start looking at your hands. You want to make sure that they're doing that perfect arch like that, and that your wrist, you're not doing this or this or this or this. You don't want to be doing that when you're playing, or raising fingers higher than they need to be raised. You want to keep your hands all on the keys that they need to be on, and you want them to be ready. See? You want them to be ready to play the next. Okay? And the other thing is you want them to be consistent. You want them to keep going. You want them to not stop. And I advise practicing with the metronome. Once you get the exercise, once you learn the exercise, then turn the metronome on. So first learn the exercise. Try to be able to sight read it if you can. If you want to, I would advise learn sheet music and learn notes, learn the staff. And I'll give you some tips later on how to learn this even better. So you can sight read better, because I'm telling you, you want to get the best of many worlds, the best of what you can get from sheet music, what you can get from people who play by ear, who are going to give you tutorials, who are going to show you music. You don't want to be stuck in this little one idea of this is how it's supposed to be. Theory is totally against that rule. If you want to learn theory is learning what you can learn from other people. It's like trying to combine all languages together so that there could be kind of a universal language, but it's not stuck on it being whatever it teaches, that is the only one way. There's not an only one way to learn, well, especially when you're teaching people. So there's a lot of things to learn from everyone, and from this there's Latin writers, there's Greek writers in sheet music, there's German writers in sheet music. So, and they use kind of a Latin kind of symbolism and bass, which is Rome. But either way, I don't want to go there into a whole sermon. But either way, there is, I believe, I can't remember what sheet musics or what era or what, but I know there was certain writers who wrote their own symbols, and that's basically what theory does. They're writing a lot of their own symbols that people make up and bringing them together and associating them with stuff that's written from the Latin and other stuff. Just trying to combine stuff so you can learn and know what stuff is. This chord charts is another language. It's another way of someone putting things together and helping you see how the music is framed out, and then using your own creativity in the music. So back to this exercise. This exercise is very important. Really advise you to do it and practice it as much as you can. If it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, just a couple minutes, that's all you have. You really need to get down to getting those fingers worked out. And scales are what you really need to know. You need to know some scales. You have scales on top of good chord changes. You're not gonna find stuff as easy not knowing and not ever practicing. you have to practice your chords. Okay. And you have to practice your scales. You know, whatever the scales are. Blues. You know, whatever the scale is, practice it. There is certain scales that are for certain music. So, you know, blues scale and pentatonic scale is basically church scales. And your major scales, your diminished scale, and your minor scales, your minor sevens, your minor, all those chords and things that you use follow up with scales in them. That's what you're going to use in church kind of music. And this is for the group. So I want to present it to the group. Anybody else sees this over YouTube? I have a certain group, and I am really trying to help them out. So for the group that I have, this is stuff you wanna play in your church. You want to know that blues, a pentatonic, your major, your minor scale, your diminished scale, scales, and all keys, all 12 keys. That means C, C sharp or D flat, D, E flat, or D sharp, you know, E, F, G flat or F sharp, G, A flat or G sharp, A, B flat or A sharp, B, and then back to C. And that's also, this is not just B, this is also C flat. A lot of times referred to as C flat. So it's not just B, it's B and it's also C flat. Same thing here, this sometimes is referred to as E flat, F flat. So just so you don't get confused when you see something on a chord chart and it says F flat, you just know that it means that they're referring to this note as the F flat, and then you're basically playing an E chord, but they're calling this whole thing an E flat. And this is very common, is the C flat chord, but it's also called the B chord too. So just to make you aware of some of that. Alright, God bless. I hope this helps.